I have always believed the road to excess leads to the palace of wisdom.
I got a pin all the way over here.
Please make your voice be heard.
And I'm leaving society to move out to the country and smoke crystal meth with rednecks.
Maybe you have a differing opinion than us. Maybe we're completely wrong, and you are the one lone person in the world that is right.
That's why you're here tonight. Eventually, me and Dave Jarvis are going to Hollywood.
But guess what? Some of us are actually pretty friendly.
Yeah, but most of us suck.
Fine, upstanding young man. Fine, upstanding young man.
Smoke weed.
Welcome, everyone. It's a hit tonight. That's right. Not to coats, but a blow. That's right. The shot heard around Texas and around the world tonight. It's Blow Your Brains Out. Every Wednesday night, I am Rick E. Warden. And right next to me, say hello to the lovely Ariel of Against All Odds. We have a packed show tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you came to have a blast. Everybody, let's do this. Say hello to the one and the only, the mighty and powerful Dave motherfucking Jarvis.
Do you give head to strangers? No? Well then, let me introduce myself. Hello, Brainiacs. This is your weekly dose of the show your kids don't want you to watch. Folks, what seems beautiful to me is a podcast about nothing, held together by the internal strength of its style. In this case, me being the quirky journalist, Ariel being the wholesome charm, and Rick being the wild card, and also the roots of the old style. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's worthless. Same as just because it's new doesn't mean it's worth 2 cents of Chinese money. So if you have the ability to love yourself first. And in the meantime, cheer up. Maybe you'll be famous after you're dead. I won't attend the funeral, but I'll send a nice letter saying I approve of it. And here is today's clickbait. On this date in 2008, after drinking all day in and around London, Amy Winehouse decided to visit the Good Mixer pub in Camden with the guitarist from Baby Shambles. Whilst inside, she allegedly punched a man in the face after he refused to give way to her at a pool table. The singer then left to visit Bar Talk in the early hours, and once inside, she began throwing drinks around, upturning tables, and shouting, "I am a legend! Get these people out! I want to take drugs!" So, after stumbling out of the bar, a good Samaritan tried to help get her into a cab, but Amy reportedly thought that he was trying to molest her, and she responded in full by headbutting him in the face. She was later seen smoking drugs in the street and angered a taxi driver by paying only half her promised fare home. Oh, I wish I would have met you. Now it's a little late. You see, kids, that's how it used to be done, back when party like a rock star actually meant something. But you must repent the next day, and on that note, in local news, a bass player is needed for a permanent position for a church in Oak Cliff. This is a paid position. Inbox Chris Hughes Lawson for more details. My friends, in time, our wounds will heal, but our hearts and minds will transform into shallow trays that catch the bittersweet rainwater of our souls. Incidentally, I'm now offering $1 million reward to anyone who can figure out what the hell that meant. With that, please welcome to the stage, Ariel Wed. Welcome, gentlemen.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness because Antirad is the greatest hardcore punk band to ever exist, and they have the recognition to prove it because they were nominated for Best Punk Band in the 2024 Fort Worth Weekly Music Awards. So see, They have the chops, they have the pedigree, and now they have the hardware. Okay, maybe not the hardware, they have the Tupperware.
That sounds more like it.
We were nominated but didn't win, so I guess we're not the best.
Who won?
Hell, I don't know.
I don't even remember who won now. Oh, I think
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm kidding.
Well, here's your participation award, motherfuckers.
Remember. Say again.
Well, hey, at least you were nominated and at least you were recognized. And that's what matters, man. We're just trying to show some recognition to our brothers and sisters around DFW and really all around Texas to show some love and maybe even internationally, maybe even Germany. Who knows?
Well, we appreciate you having us on.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh, dude, the pleasure is all ours. So let's get right into it. Recently, y'all played Growl to celebrate 10 years of Casual Relapse. How did that show go?
It was great. It was great.
It's good.
Yeah, it sounded good. Played good. Had some saxophone malfunction.
Oh no.
We don't always incorporate saxophone. It's kind of a rare deal, and it just didn't work that night. So it was like video of me just like throwing it to the ground.
What happened?
Brad got out there and slam danced to make up for it.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see that. Is there a recording?
You ever seen an old man in the pit?
I did from the drummer's seat.
Yeah.
It's a weird sight.
Yeah, it was fun though. There's a lot of good bands. Parts of it are kind of blurry, but yeah, it was, I mean, all in all, it was great. Lots of friends of ours were there playing in their bands, so it was a good time.
Oh, it's nice to play with friends.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
we're actually,
And y'all are keeping it busy because this weekend y'all will be playing the Punk Reggae Fest.
True.
Yeah, we got a reggae
this-
set, so if you're into that, check us out. We definitely do the backbeat and up strumming. We give up hardcore for reggae. Check it out.
Reggae is awesome. Dude, is this
y'all?
y'all's first time playing this?
Yeah, it's our first time playing this fest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the first fest or not. Brad's pretty up on that stuff, so I don't know if it's their first
I
fest.
don't think they've ever had this specific fest. Now I think it might be the first time. But we're no strangers to fests. Like just
Yeah, in fests.
the more the better.
Well, I love that y'all are showing y'all's duality because later on at the end of May, y'all will be playing Haltom Gets Hammer Smashed Volume 2 with our good friends Toxic Madness and Electric Vengeance. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be a cool show. Always love playing with those guys.
How has Haltom treated you over the years?
It's actually been great. We played there, I guess, a handful of times, 3 or 4 times, probably 2 or 3 times.
Have we played there that much?
I think so. At least 2 or 3 times.
I think two.
Or maybe just Antirad's only been played there twice.
Yeah, Antirad, yeah, probably twice, and then Brad with the other. What'd you play with? Forwards there.
But
Yeah, they've been good to us. We played a small room, and it's a cool little place. I grew up around that area, so mainly seen it closed, and then all of a sudden, it's coming up and throwing all sorts of shows. First one I went to was that Metal Fest. I forget the name of it they had, but all sorts of cool death metal bands, and that was pretty brutal. Good way to end the summer.
I love the diverse tastes in music. That's good. That's what we need here. That's what all musicians need.
Diversity.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's music to be loved. There's a lot of creativity out there, and
yeah, there's a lot of diversity at this show this Saturday, actually.
yeah.
And they're all going to be high as shit.
See Jim.
Well, they were high when they created the fest because it's a 420 fest on 426.
I think it was us. No, they brought us on stage for a minute. I mean, fuck. What's up, guys? We're all fucking muted. How's it going, guys? We're taking a little break. Keyboard player's bailing, but we always practice when you guys are having the show, so we wanted to hang out with you guys.
Well, take a seat. Grab a beer.
Yeah.
All right, now I really wanted to get into this with y'all. Apparently, back in December, Antirad opened for the Queers and Black Flag. I believe I speak for a great number of my high school friends when I say, "Ooh, I want to suck those guys' dicks off."
Thank God.
As long as your whiskers don't tickle.
Okay.
We ended up. We didn't open for them. It was the battle of the bands, and we won. So
yeah, we beat Black Flag and the Queers.
Yeah, Black Flag broke up after dealing with this.
No.
Yeah, they called it a day after us.
No, we actually played a battle of bands to be able to get that spot to play with those guys, and that was a cool show. We played with some of our friends' bands, and we just happened to come out on top. But the show with Black Flag and the Queers was awesome. I mean, it was a good time. You know, once in a lifetime deal. You know.
Oh, most definitely.
I mean, you
most
know,
definitely.
Say what you will about it being Black Flag versus Black Flag, but I mean, you know, it was still a good time and cool to be able to say that. Got to meet Greg.
Something amazing you can put on your resume.
Yeah, for sure.
Resume.
Ariel, have you been given the opportunity to open for any of your heroes over the years?
Yes.
That's a good echo right there.
Yes. I wouldn't call them a hero, but somebody that I did idolize when I was younger, and now I think that they're a piece of shit. So,
but
yes.
Funny how that happens.
That's why I didn't know how to answer that question for a second. I know.
Gotcha.
Dicks.
Well, you're still young. It'll happen more and more.
Oh, dear God, don't say that. Positivity. Positivity.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. Just don't really spend too much time with your idols because they'll turn out to be human, and that's a whole ordeal.
Oh, you know what? I did open for fighter pilots, and they're my heroes. Steven's in the chat. Hi, Steven.
Hello, Steven.
There's too much humanity around here. We need some more.
Rick, how are we doing? Right.
You want to hear some
music?
music?
In the chats, man.
I bet everybody's dying to hear some Antirad.
Hell yeah.
All right,
let's play that shit.
Song we're gonna play tonight by Antirad. Everybody, turn your mics off. This is called Dysfunction. All right, that's it. Dysfunction. Punk rock at its best.
To the point.
That's all you needed.
I love it. Short, sweet, and groovy.
I definitely was expecting more to not expect that.
It was totally in my face, and I like that.
But like in a bad way, maybe.
Right way.
Never. It's all good.
Appreciate you guys for that.
Well, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh yeah.
Folks, also on the panel.
Go ahead, David.
Folks, also currently on the panel, may I introduce Mr. Zack Owen, purveyor of the Zack Owen Show. You can catch him at ZackOwen100.com, and he just wrapped up MLB week. How was that, sir?
Well, first of all, I got to say, you're stooping very low to make me as the token white, bald-headed, fat guy, old guy on the show tonight.
You just described most all of us.
Yeah, we believe in representation.
Oh, I tell you, it's a true experience, and I spent 47 years being a radio disc jockey, and got out of radio, was let go by the famous iHeart Corporation. After 32 years with iHeart, let me go, and I was kind of laying low and, you know, drawing my severance package, and I was approached by these guys, and they said, "Hey, let's do a live YouTube morning show." And I said, "Okay, you know, I'm an older guy." I said, "I'll try it, whatever it is." Yeah, he said, "What's that podcast thing?" And I always kind of felt like podcast was like books on tape type thing. So I'm having a blast doing this little morning gig Monday through Friday.
Wow.
That's very cool. And, you know, it's crazy. You call yourself a winner at a losing game, but I'd say you're doing quite well for yourself, sir.
Yeah.
I think the purpose of that is my 5 marriages, my 5 ex-wives.
Dang, 5 alimonies.
Is this you here, Zack Owen Show live? Come join the fun at the backyard.
Yeah, I've got to tell you about the backyard. If you guys have never been down to Waco, it's just exploded the last 10 years with Chip and Joanne, you know, the silos, Magnolia, all that. Downtown Waco has exploded with clubs and restaurants, lounges. But one of the highlights is the backyard bar, stage, and grill. It's a indoor-outdoor venue downtown. Holds about 1,200 people. Nice stage. Have shows every weekend, all types of music. This last weekend, Friday night, I was out there for this young 17-year-old phenom named Ty Myers, sold out in minutes. And then Saturday night, I was there for the AC/DC Back in Black tribute band. So if you ever get a chance, come to Waco, go to Backyard.
It's actually really cool. I went there last year to check it out and dropped off my band information. So it's actually really, really decent sized place. And the outside area is kind of shaded a little bit too, which is nice. So you're not sweltering in summer heat.
Yeah.
In June. So, so it's nice.
Well, for those that are thinking about venturing out that way, May 16th and 17th, the 32nd annual Zack and Jim All-American Heroes Golf Tournament. So get you 9 hours and go swing some clubs over at Cottonwood Creek Golf Course. Team entry now available. Benefits the Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation.
Yeah, it's a kind of go back in the past. For 31 years, my morning radio partner was Jim Cody. And Jim passed away about a year and a half ago, cancer, and at an early age of 59. And so, you know, I wanted to keep things going in his name. And so we continue, even though he's gone, we do the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament. This is our 32nd annual, and it's really cool. You know, the American Sniper movie, Chris Kyle, that's the family lives around here, and that's where all the money goes. The charity goes to help out active, retired military and first responders. But we have a blast. We have a Friday night party, Saturday golf with lots of alcohol flowing.
Yeah. That always encourages the charity.
Now we're speaking my language.
Maybe a little microdosing for the PTSD.
That's exactly right.
Whoop, whoop.
That is great.
Thank you for being here, Zack. I'm putting these pictures together right now so I can show everyone.
Most definitely. Hey, Antirad, have y'all ever made it out Waco way?
Not as a band.
Yeah.
We were trying to get a show with the Davidians, but
they burned the place down over there.
Yeah, I heard
that venue is hot.
Yeah,
it sure is. When he was talking about Waco exploding, I was like, yeah, it has been for a while.
There have been a couple opportunities to play down there, but we just couldn't make it happen, I think. over the years.
All right. Well, I think it's all over Texas that it's exploding. Zach, this venue here, what all type of music can you enjoy there? Do they have metal bands? Do they have tribute metal bands?
Yes, absolutely. They have a lot of tribute bands. So like I said, this past Saturday was AC/DC. They've got everything. Whether it's country, what they call Texas music, country, rock, pop. They have a show type band that's about to celebrate, I think, 30-year anniversary called Sloppy Joe, the whole horn section and everything.
Nice.
But yeah, you can hear just about anything you want at the backyard.
Well, including your show live. So everybody get down there to the backyard. And then here's these pictures of you and I assume your radio partner.
Yeah, that's Jim. Jim was one thing about Jim. He was his hobby was barbecuing, and the picture of us with the hats on, that was from one of the barbecue cook-offs that I showed up to help out. The other picture is, we've been very blessed or whatever over the years on the radio. We've had a great ride. The picture you see there is we went to a party at the Playboy Mansion back many years ago. You can tell I had the porn mustache and the glasses back then.
Sweet.
But that was a real hoot.
That's cool.
Dave Jarvis was just laughing along.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My vocals come in through a delay because I'm poor and I live in a shack.
Off the grid.
But we're moving on up right here. We're blowing better.
That's right. Day. To the east side. Yeah. Yes. That's why my voice is all raspy. Been blowing too hard. But anyway, trying to jump around here. So, Antirad, what do y'all have going on this year besides the shows that I mentioned earlier? Y'all got an album in the works or a few singles?
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to start recording a new little EP probably within the next, maybe next month. But we've got a few other shows. We've got shows kind of booked through July. We may possibly play down in Corpus in like November, October, I think. Actually, we played.
I forgot about that.
We played San Antonio, a couple places, San Antonio, and then Corpus, and just did a little short run down there. That was cool.
Yeah. How far in advance did you plan that short run?
Oh, I don't know.
It wasn't too far ahead, was it?
No. It was just kind of like the opportunity prepared itself. We just did it.
Yeah, I figured out a weekend. I guess it fell on a weekend, and
yeah,
it's a pretty good time.
Yeah, we've got a couple of friends bands down in San Antonio, and they've asked us a couple different times to come down there and play again, but it's hard to get us all, on the same schedule, and usually it's short notice too. So.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's a good time.
And Brad had mentioned the EP that we're getting ready to work on, and I think we're going to try to do some vinyl on that one, do a little 45.
Yeah, we had some pretty cool cassettes made for that EP that we did last that had that Dysfunction song that you guys played on it.
Yeah.
Some cool, like, neon green tapes. Turned out real cool with them.
And did some shirts that had that kind of toxic green on there too, kind of go along with it. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah, we made some like special, like limited edition, like long sleeves with the album art on the front of it, neon green for that Black Flag show. We still have some left. Cool. If you guys are interested, hit me up.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yes, and where can the fine folks out there in podcast land find your music?
Just about any major streaming platform. Apple, Spotify, pretty much anywhere. Bandcamp.
We've got you covered right here. Just head on over to facefuck.com. Antirad. Or better, that's
Is that-
how you say hi, you know, and fuck off with the band. But and go see their shows, buy their merch. But you can buy their songs on Spotify, Bandcamp, and Apple Music. See that shit right there? That's
All the
engineering.
Yeah, you can even get them free on YouTube if you're.
Through that, just like us.
I mean,
blow
if
your
you want
brains out
to
free
spend money
YouTube.
on it, you're more than welcome to spend money on it.
0.000 of a penny.
That's about all our songs are worth, Ariel.
Yeah, it's probably not a great investment on your part.
Come on, find more value in them.
Oh, we'll take a nickel. We'll take a nickel.
Yeah.
All right, I'll throw a nickel your way.
All right. Good deal.
Struck it rich, Eric.
So we were talking about touring and seeing the great state of Texas. Zach Owen, have you ever been on a tour of?
And I don't want you to think negative of it because I'm not saying anything negative.
Hold on, wait.
Hey, Jim, you got a room for lease?
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. I think Richard was fixing to tell me a dirty joke. I was like, man, we're in mixed company, and God knows what's fixing to come out of Richard's mouth. You got to watch it. I do have an available jam room, guys. I've got a 16 by 14. It's really nice. I've been posting some videos on Facebook, but I do have a 16 by 14 monthly room available, and I may actually have another room come up available here soon. Oh, nice. I see the Avalon flyer. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Hell yes. A little bit of Gibson Cemetery jamming. I think if it's cool with you guys, we'll just join you guys when we're at practice and just you keep us on mute so we shut the hell up. If you ever want to turn us on, we're probably playing Iron Maiden or Journey or probably playing some shit you like, man. But yeah, I got jam rooms, I got photography, hand jobs at the bus station, whatever you need, man.
Well, we'll take that for sure. But
hell yeah.
Man, that sounds great. You can always be our backup. If there's a lull, we'll just bring y'all up and see if you're playing some big Angus or what's happening at the time.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of everything. Iron Maiden, Journey, Motorhead, you name it. So I think we're fixing to pick up some Eagles I'm pretty excited about. So yeah, it's going to be great, dude.
All right. Thank you, Jim. We'll see you next week then. Thank you for being here.
See you, Jim.
I didn't get a chance to ask him if he had calluses on his hands.
I bet he's got a few.
Yeah. That might be a rough hand job at the bus station.
Just bring some lotion.
Yeah.
Borrow some from Dick.
Whoever rents that room that he's got for rent, you'll be our neighbors.
Yeah.
I
Who's
thought
that? Antirad?
whoever rents that room should blacklight it or something after the hand job comment. And callous. That's what I thought you were about to say. But
that's a bright light.
Yeah, neighbors, great. We're awesome.
Jim's a good guy. He keeps his rooms clean and gets a fresh coat of paint and things.
That's true.
If you move in as our neighbors, we'll take hand jobs from you too.
Okay.
No.
I'll be there checking out that room tomorrow. Thank you for offering.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah. All activities like that will be diverted over to D-Ski. No, definitely not. I wouldn't expect it either. You got a look that says give but don't receive.
I still got Jim on mute. Sorry, Jim.
There's Jim checking in.
Oh.
All right, do we have some more anti-rad questions? I have some anti-rad links coming up in the chats. Let's go over and check out the comments because we've had a lot of people over there tonight. Hello, Brandon Stormborn. Look at that in the chat. Anybody wanting to know who Brandon Stormborn is, there he is. He's our local supporter right here at Blow Your Brains Out. Thank you for being here, Brandon. Always.
He's my friend. He takes shots of whiskey with me. Doesn't leave me hanging.
We got Sorum 73. Uh-oh, everybody in trouble now. Hand jobs. Vampirus, thank you for being here. The Trespassers have been here tonight. The backyard is great. See, that'd be a great venue for a band like the Trespassers. Trespassers will rock it up, man. They're kind of in that, I don't want to say Tom Petty because they don't sound like Tom Petty, but they're in that range where they appeal to all of us hard rockers and to a larger group of people at the same time. So I can see them killing it.
Less Tom Petty, more Richard Petty.
Or Against All Odds. Against All Odds would do great down there.
We've been trying. Trust me, I went down personally and introduced myself.
Well, then that time is soon to come. Hit that like button, peeps. Thank you, everybody, for being here in the chats. We really genuinely appreciate you. Thank you. Robbie Tats is in the chats. I just saw that. But y'all keep it coming, and we will get back to the chats and make sure that you are part of the program. If you have any questions for our guests, put it in there.
I got a question. Zack Owen, since y'all just finished up your MLB week, do you have any other special novelty weeks coming up, like an NBA week or an NHL week for Ariel?
You know, I like doing the kind of special weeks. I've done restaurant. I've done hole in the wall bars, and we were fortunate to have a lot of ex-Major League Baseball players here. So we did that last week. I don't have anything planned right off the bat, but just did want to point out that the backyard where we do the show is only a half a block from the bus station.
Ooh. There you go. Bust it on down, poor folk.
Yeah, NHL.
So basically, what you're saying is your sixth wife might be getting off the bus as we speak.
That's right. You're exactly right.
Jesus.
I'm going to have a prenup this time, though.
Steven said you didn't stop at 3 question mark. That's not nice, Steven.
Dude, I remember Larry King saying you can, before you marry your next wife, you can, when you file your taxes, you can put in a tax deduction quotient. You can actually deduct your next marriage before you even get married. It's a loophole.
Yeah, I love it.
A loophole for a loophole.
Oh, you know
back when we were doing the radio show with my partner, between the two of us, we were married 8 times. And we always laugh because we were together longer than our 8 marriages.
See, everybody gets along when no sex is involved.
Well, when a man has hung the moon and the stars for you, ladies, at least give him Uranus.
That's great. I love it.
I got that from Hecklefish.
Nice.
I've heard it before, but I heard Hecklefish say it the other day. I'm like, if Hecklefish can say it, I can say it.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I was just waiting for the right moment.
Oh, no. You're good. The moment is always right. Right now.
Right meow.
Right now.
Right.
I guess we should hit record.
So, yeah, probably. I'm curious, Zack, how have things been since that whole Twin Peaks biker thing happened a little while back?
Man. You know, you brought up the Branch Davidians. When we first got here to do the radio show, that was taking place. And everywhere you went for years, no matter where we were, that's the first thing people would say. Hey, tell us about the Branch Davidians. And then along, I don't know if you remember this, there was a basketball incident. One of the players shot another player over at Baylor University, and that was a big thing. And then here comes Twin Peaks. And in fact, I was supposed to be there I think it was a Sunday, to meet some friends, to have cocktails and watch sports. And a friend of mine showed up and he called me. He says, hey, don't come. Something really big's going down over here. And it was just mayhem. It was crazy. And I truly believe to this date, nothing's been done about that. No, it's weird that nobody was held accountable for that.
What would that mean? Do you want to
Other
go
than the,
there? I mean,
Twin
what would
Peaks restaurant
accountability look
itself.
like?
Well, we've been through 2 or 3 district attorneys, 2 or 3 different law enforcement people in charge. I just really don't know. I mean, I hate to go out there and
mystery, 100%.
You know,
Hey, I pulled up these pictures earlier, Zach.
That's Jim and I. The one over to the where we're sitting on the back of the boat, that was in the Cayman Islands, and I'm not real sure where you guys actually live up there, but I'm sure in the Dallas area you've heard of Campese's.
Oh yeah,
Campese's
has been in the family for a long time around here in the Dallas.
That is Corky Campese's boat. We went. We're friends with Corky, and we're
pizza. It's very good pizza.
Very good, and the crab claws, whatever they are, garlic butter
and pastas. Good family. That's funny as hell, man. Thank you for sharing
cool,
that,
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I've eaten over at Campese's many times. They have buy one get one free dinners over there. If you didn't know that, and they're top notch class food.
Yeah,
you know, I don't know if you want to even hear this or not, but Corky is the son of the famous Joe Campese, which Joe Campese was head of the Dallas Mafia.
That's right.
It wasn't exactly a family, but it was working off the family out of New Orleans. And that was back during the Kennedy assassination. And there was always rumors about that.
Yeah. Love to talk to you about it. There's like, you know, we could write a documentary about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is going to sound like a dumb
that's
question.
my one thing is I like to kind of put my finger, if I'm going to put my finger on corruption anywhere, because there's a lot of places, I like to spin it into fun. And I try to keep up with how Mobster ties in with music specifically, you know, through MCA Records all the way back to Roulette and all of it.
What's up, Ariel?
So my dumb question, you said Campese, and I understand Mafia, whatever, but same relations to the Campese's restaurants that you see?
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the Campese family, or what's left of them. I mean, for all I know, they may have sold that restaurant. Do you know, Zach?
I'm not sure if they sold it. I know they franchised. Like if you go into the airport, I think Love Field and some of the other airports, they franchised out now the Campese name.
But the one off of Northwest Highway at North Park Mall, I believe that's still a family restaurant there. It sure seems like it. If you want the true, genuine Italian experience, that's where you go as Campese's at North Park Mall.
I forgot. Actually, forgot. I was born and raised in Fort Worth, and I don't know my Dallas streets well, but I'm not sure where the old original Campese's Egyptian, they call it Campese's Egyptian restaurant. I can't recall the street that it's on. But that's the location. You guys seem to be a lot younger. But if you recall the old days in Major League Baseball, we talked about that. One of the umpires after a Major League game went over there and got shot in the parking lot.
What?
Wow.
Why? What do you do?
I don't know.
Who knows? Cool. There's a lot of mysteries, and that's what I say. The last thing I'll say is my uncle in my family is Richard Jones, and he was a referee for the Southwest Conference, college football, collegiate, whatever. And he was busted not once but twice as a referee.
Wow.
For taking bets. He was a big time bookie, so he was a bookie and a ref. So now you have an idea of two things. One of the many reasons why the Southwest Conference is shut down and no longer talked about and broken up, but also who, that I have a pretty good idea of shit that goes on and have for a long time.
That makes one of us. I'm oblivious to everything, it seems like. Or maybe I just don't want to see things.
Hey, Zach, here's a band here, the Trespassers. They said they played the backyard and it's great down there.
Oh, great.
Hey, speaking of bookies, what kind of odds can I get that we have another Antirad song on deck?
How much you got? Because
I got 8 over 5.
I'll give you 2-1 that I'll take that it will. Anyway, here we go. The song is called Scam Likely. Antirad, delivering the goods.
Yeah.
Scam Likely. That was an appropriate timed, well played song there.
Hey Zach, where would a band like that play in Waco?
Well, I mean, backyard would be a great spot for you guys. Serious.
All right, who do we hit up? We're on our way. We'll send the whole crew down to the backyard.
And so here's my question: is it anti-rad or anti-rad?
It's tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
my
you ask
preference
me,
is to say anti, so forgive me. It probably would be better said anti-red.
Yeah, so it's basically kind of a double meaning. Whenever we first kind of picked that name, part of me was I was just getting tired of everybody saying rad all the time. It's like everybody was trying to bring that word back.
Oh yeah, it's so rad.
And I was like, well, we're anti-rad, just being silly, you know. And then
Dayglow Green.
It also came back to like the medication anti-rad that you take, you know, whenever you have radiation poisoning and stuff. So it just kind of had a double meaning. We thought, man, this is cool. We should, you know,
it's cool.
Stick with it.
So anti-rad.
I'm anti-Brad.
Oh, don't be that way. I like Brad.
Brad's okay. He's here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sometimes
he's a
myself.
We've never had anybody boo themselves before.
That's punk rock.
That's right.
No
value.
I'm so punk rock, I hate myself.
That's punk as fuck.
Get in line on that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a shirt that says,
Can I get another boo?
Anti-Brad.
Can I get another boo, Ariel?
Boo.
Can I get another boo?
Get boo's on teammate.
Those were the fine drumming styles of Eric Bentley.
There you go, Eric.
Appreciate it.
Well done, sir.
May
Thank
everybody boo you at your show this weekend.
Oh, they do. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Actually, we rarely get booed, but I don't even know if I can't remember last night. We got booed, but there's probably some people thinking it for sure.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Brandon just booed in the comments. Damn it, Brandon.
Yeah, we got people booing in the comments. At least they're telling us.
Yeah, you do. We got a boo. Brandon Stormborn. He's our cheerleader.
We got a live one.
And we have Texicity asking Zach if a tribute to System of a Down can play there.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a party in the sunshine.
Hands down.
Van Paris keeps saying that we sound like a mix between DRI and Slayer.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, you can't go wrong with either.
I
Zach,
was,
what kind of music is popular in Waco?
Country, that's
We've got
the
country.
radio station that I was on. We were number one. You could hear us from Dallas to Austin, and it was country, Nashville country, and but the Texas music scene, what they call Texas red dirt, has really taken over, and people get upset around here because a lot of concerts that are not country just don't seem to make it through very much. It's always country, and people get upset about that. But right now, country's king down here. So
Yeah. Know your audience, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Know your audience.
Yeah, exactly. And we got some big concerts coming up in Waco over at Baylor Stadium. It's all country and Texas country. And then they just announced a big one down in Temple that's all country, big names, Cody Johnson, Parker McCollum, people that are big in that genre there. But yeah, country's king. We always used to say on the radio that we play the only two kinds of music there is. So there's country and Western.
Yeah.
Where's
Western, yeah.
Where's the drum?
But
I didn't have a chance to set it
There you go.
Ask and you shall receive. And speaking of that, here announced for the first time tonight, live to the world, the Motor City Madman himself playing in the Texas Hill Country at the Rattlesnake Roadhouse, Saturday, May the 3rd. Walnut Springs is the name of the city, just south of Glen Rose, out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, it's definitely in the middle of nowhere.
Very cool.
I used to live on a ranch in Walnut Springs.
Really? You lived in who?
This is Brad.
Hey, Brad. Really?
Yes,
So you
Brad.
know the area? Have you been out
I lived
there?
on a ranch in Walnut Springs.
I've
My
been to
stepfather
Glen
was basically a cowboy, or a hand on a ranch.
Cool. Well, they're going to have, we were talking about bikers earlier. They're going to have a big biker event this weekend, or not this weekend, coming up soon. It's the Rattlesnake Rally in Walnut Springs, and it's a 5-day event. Of
Gas
bikership.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Gas Monkey is back.
Jello wrestling at 4 p.m.
It's a straight up biker rally out here in the hill country.
Yeah, the Rattlesnake
Whoa,
Rally.
whoa, whoa. Are bikers going to be wrestling in Jello? Because I'm bringing my camera.
Naked. Naked. Don't forget naked.
All right.
And if you're
as
looking
long as they
for
look like
a-
somebody that would fix the oil in my car.
If you're looking
Hey.
for an exotic bike while you're out there, slam on by GMTV Garage and check out some exotic bikes for sale at the Texas Rattlesnake Rally, May 15th through the 18th, which is also
And it's free. Free!
We like free.
Mhm.
Free is good.
So we're talking a lot about shows, and you know what? I feel so rude for not bringing it up earlier. Ariel, how was your show on the 19th?
It was dope. No, it was really great. So I got to see a bunch of new bands that I haven't seen before, but bands that we've been promoting on our concert calendar. One of them was TXYZ. Very cool, very cool style. Don't know where she's from. She puts a little flag on her Instagram. I don't know if it's Japan ? But she speaks. She sings in a different language, which is cool. This is dope. And then the last band of the night, Darkest Shade. They popped on 2-piece band, 2 females, drums, guitar, and drums does all the growling, the singing, everything. All great people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you saying that they were pretty sweet on Sunday or whatever. Anything you could compare what they do? Any bands?
at the hangar in
Because-
Greenville, Texas.
Because we listen to a lot of other local metal artists, really you can compare them to quite a few that we've been promoting on here. But I mean, they're just a two-piece band creating a lot of noise. So there's nothing like them, honestly.
I can dig that.
But anyway,
All right. Well, you know them better than we do, so get them on the show.
I'm trying.
Please get them on the show.
I'll message them.
Well, speaking of getting them on the show, how about we go ahead and introduce our next guest of the evening, King Ern.
What's up, King Ern?
Yeah, hello. You all right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank y'all very much for being a part of this. Ladies and gentlemen, King Ern is coming to us from Berlin, Germany. Currently it is 9 p.m. our time, which means it is 4 a.m. their time. So y'all deserve a bow and a huge round of applause for being such troopers. For being
Good
a
night,
part
guys.
of this, and we really appreciate that.
Germany, goodness.
Yeah, we just woke up, I guess.
So,
Nah, no.
well,
Not you. You were not
wakey,
sleeping.
eggs and bacon.
No, I was not sleeping. No.
Oh my
I
god,
was
I was
staying.
sleeping.
Yeah, no, I was staying awake.
Sleep is for the sane.
Yeah, man, I just couldn't like.
I'm
do
a battery.
anything for 4 hours and then just wake up. I don't know. I just used my alarm. My beauty sleep is always good in the night, you know. Then I can come pretty fresh for you guys and don't look like a zombie all the time. Yeah.
We like zombies here.
Well, you look great.
Oh,
Well,
thank you so much. Yeah, you figure you look always great.
Well, I think that I look pretty sexy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially that lighting, bro.
There's no denying this.
Yeah, that's true.
So, folks, you can catch King Ern on Bandcamp. That is King, Kingern. You can catch them on Bandcamp. And are y'all on any other streaming sites, or is that the main one?
Everywhere where you type King Ern, we should be there.
Everywhere.
YouTube, Spotify, I don't know, SoundCloud,
All the things.
you name it. I mean, we are working with. Well, we are using the how was it? Drops.
DistroKid.
DistroKid. We're
DistroKid,
using the
yeah.
DistroKid. Yeah, we're using DistroKid. So it's like we should be everywhere. If we are blocked anywhere, just let us know, because we don't know. We don't have anyone to tell us. We're supposed to be everywhere, basically.
Well, thank you for joining the show. We are currently on the line with Zack Owen, podcaster and radio host out of Waco, and Antirad, punk band out of Fort Worth. We were introduced, or at least I was, to King Ern through our good friend Robbie Tats out of North Carolina. So thank you, Robbie. Last I checked, he is watching the show. So thank you, Robbie, for introducing me to such wonderful people.
I should have said something now. Yeah, man, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. So
So are y'all just a two-piece? How many people are in y'all's band?
pardon?
How many are in y'all's band?
I don't understand what you said.
How many members?
How many members in the band?
Yes.
Two.
Two?
We're two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do each of you guys do?
Well, I'm the singer of the band.
Okay.
And I'm
And
everything
the other-
else that has to be
It's
done.
Yeah, the other beautiful guy here. He's doing everything else.
Basically, we're just two right now. We used to be three with our drummer. We split our ways, and then we were just two. We invite guest musicians to play our shows, for example, or record our music. Right now, we're recording two new songs with Vivi, which is a drummer from Berlin as well, and she's not she's just helping us. So that's the deal right now. a lot is happening in our lives right now. So we are trying to find new members, but in just not right now. Maybe I don't know, this year, maybe at the end, or something like this. So basically, we are the core.
It's a bitch for a lot of bands, and we get it. That's one of the reasons we do what we do here, is to support you guys working hard and gals.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Ariel,
the good thing on 2 members is like when we're gonna make money, so then we have only for 2 people the money. So
yeah, that's the good one.
That's the only good benefit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well,
yeah, thank you.
I got to give King Aaron huge props because they opened for Skin Lab in November, and Skin Lab in high school, they were such a huge influence on all the metalheads. So that is really cool.
Yeah, well, I know the guys were for 22 years. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. So y'all are currently in the studio. Do you have an ETA for when your next single will be dropped?
Somewhere
in
May.
That could be here in just a minute if you're talking about a single called Drop.
Yeah, we have a single that's called
Drop. Do we have some music?
Absolutely. We have some King Ern, and I think the world deserves to hear.
You're damn right. Mute your phones, people.
Electric chair, electric
yeah.
Nice. Love it.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
I
Yeah,
really
Excellent work. Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Do you always sing in English or do
All right.
you?
Yeah. Oh, are you talking to me? Yeah, I sing always in English. Yeah.
No Rammstein for you this time.
No, I really dig it. I love the riff. It's very catchy. Like I can definitely. I know I just kept head bobbing the entire time. You can see me think I'm so stupid doing it, but I love it. It was great.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It has some kind of groove to it, I can admit. Yeah.
It does. No shame in admitting it either. There's I feel like
North Texas.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Ariel. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say most of us we wouldn't put anything out there unless we actually liked it ourselves, right? So.
Very true.
That's a compliment. Thank you so much.
Hey. All right, so I was going to say, North Texas, please show King Ern some love so they can come over here and do a quick tour so we can show them just how awesome Texas is. And trust me, y'all would be welcome with open arms around here with that kind of sound. Believe that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Texas.
Yeah, that's a little bit longer than
Well, you could go to Oklahoma.
Station.
You could probably tour Texas for a week and still be in Texas.
I don't like to fly more than 3 hours. 3 hours on a plane is enough for me.
There are a bunch of pockets all over America that love metal, so you could actually make a really healthy tour, if you wanted to. But I understand chilling at home is a lot of fun as well.
No. We just played 2 shows in 5 years.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's true.
just one in England and one in Berlin with Skinland.
Okay,
that's it.
So you're very exclusive. That's awesome, though.
No, because usually I actually don't want to go on stage. That's the only reason.
That's cool. So you're more of a studio person. Like you like to create and put out there in the world your music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but not with me actually. I was trying to get him on the stage for a little bit for some time, but he couldn't just look at me, look at my persuasion skills. You know what I mean? Yeah, and the situation with the three musicians trying to find some guest musicians that would be able to help us on particular date is that's pretty challenging. So that's one of the reasons why we don't play that often. But we would love to play more often. But because of the situation right now, we're 2 guys, right? Yeah. So we don't have any more members which have some kind of responsibilities towards us. And it is what it is. Yeah. So, but it's gonna change for sure. We're gonna play more, hopefully. I have a little bit more time than Ego. What?
Do you have a musician search page on Facebook there for where you're at?
No.
I'm not saying it works here, but there are pages where you can post saying you're looking for band members.
Yeah, of course. We used those ones to find our drummer, for example. We find DV via those.
Still a pain in the ass, though. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, if don't get me wrong, we are not looking for anyone right now because of the current situation in our lives. That's the kind of the reason why we are just 2 of us showing.
We're all right there with you, man. Bro,
yeah,
smoking weed, watching Netflix, way better than going to work.
So you understand me better than I thought. Yeah. So that's kind of the situation. But of course, we're gonna play more. We wanted to play in the US. We had some kind of we had some opportunities to do so, but it's also a huge responsibility to do something like this. that's a lot of things to think. There's a lot to think about when you travel from here to you guys, and yeah, with just 2 members, it's difficult to just say, hey, could you just travel with us to the US, play a show with us, even though you don't really know us that well, and pay with your money and stuff. You know what I mean?
And then you can't get in because of Trump.
Oh yeah, for example, like this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also a high risk.
Yeah. So that's the situation.
Damn.
Dude, I totally get it. Our good friends, Whiskey Dick, they do a European tour, and they're just 2 members. And yeah, they have to rent the gear when they land, and they have to rent everything, and then they have to bring it back in pristine condition after touring and playing heavy music. And it's like you're asking a bit much for a couple of alcoholics.
Yep. Exactly that. Organization, traveling. I don't even say about normal tour stuff like getting up early,
drinking.
Which is drinking. Okay, yeah, drinking and stuff. Yeah, but the organization, the money, this is kind of crazy for just 2 people, two members to cover for everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no money.
Oh, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. But if y'all ever find yourself in North Texas, we've got you covered with everything, because we take care of our own.
All right. Thank you so much. Good to know.
That's the blow your brain
Absolutely.
out code. Brainiacs, we take care of our own.
Brainiacs,
All right.
Absolutely. We will give you a place to stay. You may not want to stay there, but we will give you a place to stay.
Yeah, we don't either.
Well,
I
don't
mean,
mind.
me either. If you guys ready to support us, why not? You're
Yeah,
kind.
together we make it better.
All right.
I'm gonna stay in a whorehouse.
All right, North Texas.
All right, I dig your style. All right, we will pay for the whorehouse.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Done.
Yeah, but it, that,
now he's
That's
in.
good.
All right, I'll do it.
We believe in giving back around here. All right, charity. Everybody, this is the Get King Earn to Texas to play one show charity. I'll start the bidding at $10.
You're gonna end up at 5.
Oh, man.
We can get a hostel for 50.
you're gonna get what? A hostel.
All right. So, panel members, Zach, Brad, do you all have any questions for our international friends here?
Hey, I just wanted to say that we've got a travel club that I host. We brought about 90 people over to Oktoberfest and had a great time in Germany. Just had a wonderful time. Great music, great fun, great beer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a great one actually. If you want to visit Germany, Oktoberfest is really cool time to do.
I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
Real drunk.
you don't like
fall
anyone.
Down, fall down, fall down.
Well, I tell you, it's it's like the State Fair of Texas on steroids. I mean, it's amazing. It's crazy how cool and how big.
And you can actually taste beer in Germany, right? So that's a great thing to do. So
Yeah, it's not your
you just
Michelob
have to pay
Ultra.
You
You have to pay extra for craft beer here.
Oh yeah, actually, is the okay, I would call it the real beer. So, for example, the German beer, is it really expensive?
A craft
in the
beer
US?
by the glass is anywhere from $5 to $7, $8 sometimes.
Ooh,
What? Jesus Christ.
that's a lot of money to.
And it's not real beer.
It just depends on where you're at. If you're in smoking weed and watching Netflix mode, or if you're in getting out and tearing up the town mode.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we do here in Berlin as well. And we have real beer.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to get out and have some fucking fun. Like this
All right.
coming
So see,
weekend.
y'all need to come over here and share your real beer with us. And since Texas is surrounded by states that have legal weed, we will get you high as shit.
Well, it's legal here in Germany as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't smoke weed.
Ooh.
It's not legal here, but the offer still
good
stands.
for you.
Still a victory for weed. You could eat it.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, Ariel, I'm moving to Germany. This is my official announcement. It's been fun. Thank you, Texas. I'm out of here.
Yeah, well, then you're going to have to log on at 3 a.m. in the morning, homie.
Way to go.
That's
Ariel.
fine. That's fine.
You can leave.
I'm sure they have good cocaine over there, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Really leave.
And it's not expensive over here.
All right.
Are we talking about the same thing? No.
Probably not.
You all look confused.
Yeah, somebody started talking about cocaine, and then you asked if we were all talking about the same thing, and I got lost.
Well, you got lost.
My bad.
Lost.
The point is, come to Germany. Just don't come to any like huge big city, because we are not. It's really difficult to say like, hey, we got you covered with everything. Just come up, because we also have like problems to find, for example, apartment here in Berlin. So if you come here, I would like to I don't know, maybe show you a nice bridge where you can sleep, for example. But nothing better, actually.
A nice bridge for cheap.
Dave, we got plenty of those in Texas. Please don't go.
Oh yeah, you can train.
Oh,
you can
man.
train over there. You can train in Texas, and then when you come to the real deal, you will be like at home, you know.
A pro in Germany. Okay, well, my advice on cocaine for everyone is Pat Travers. Snorting whiskey.
You're naming names. The man is naming names, people.
Snorting whiskey and drinking cocaine.
Alrighty.
Oh, man. Yeah, right?
That's
No
the
kidding.
best rock and roll ever.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Do the folks over in Germany love metal way more than the folks around here?
Ooh. Don't know.
That's easy and very difficult question at the same time. So as a European, I would say yes, of course, yeah, way better. But actually, I have no idea. The music scene is different. That's for sure. We have different genres, different styles. We do love metal, of course. It's very popular here. But it is also in the US, I guess. We have, I don't know, we have huge bands like, for example, what's up? Gojira is very big right now. They are from France. Come on, from France, where you have baguettes, you know, and they are doing this heavy stuff. Come on, guys, you know. So we are really metal oriented, and
I have no idea about metal.
Yeah, they did that.
He doesn't get out much. He doesn't know.
Well, they did the Olympics show. That's what it was.
Yeah. That was the Gojira. Could you just imagine like having like invitation in your Gmail account, like from the Olympics, Olympic Games? Hey guys, you want to play like a small something during the Olympics?
Yeah.
I can't really follow the topic right now.
Oh yeah, because of the Gojira. I don't know if I showed you the Gojira. The French band played in the Olympics, which is like crazy for a metal band to do something like this. You know? Yeah. So
I want to do that.
Yeah, of course. We're
Olympics,
waiting.
yeah.
We're waiting. The King Ern email contact is in the description. You know, Olympic guys. Hello. if you want to reach us out. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be sweet.
I never
2026
listened to metal.
Winter Olympics. Antirad and King Ern as the Olympic opening ceremonies. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds
Great
very
show. Yeah, I would come for that.
Get ready
I'm
for
not
that
sure.
email.
Right? No.
Hey, Figo, what kind of music are you into?
Pardon?
What's your background musically?
It's punk and hardcore. Not metal. Punk and hardcore, that's it. That's where I'm coming from.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the old band War Krieg's Face? I'm sure I'm killing it because it's an old German band. War Krieg's Face or something like that.
I actually never listened to any music.
You don't listen to any?
No, not really. Not anymore. When I'm back home, so I'm not listening to music. Not at all. Are you still
What
there?
do you? Yeah. What do you do to entertain you?
What do you mean with entertainment?
How do you entertain yourself?
Oh, that's a good question. I probably
in
do not
Germany,
answer
we
that
don't
one.
know such a thing as an entertainment.
Yeah, well, I
What
don't
was
listen to the hard music anymore. So I do hard music, but I'm not listening to the hard music. That's it. Pretty simple. Ding ding.
But you don't listen to any music, right? That's what you were saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So back home, I not listen to any music.
Well, I'll tell you what, don't listen to the rest of the show because here we're about to do the weekly concert calendar. And after that, we're going to play for an hour all local bands here from the Dallas-Fort Worth, Arlington surrounding areas. So y'all be sure to hang out for that. And we have the weekly concert calendar coming up next.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Most definitely. So before we get to the weekly concert calendar, I would just like to ask the same question I ask most of our guests. Sorry if I slip up every now and then.
Hello.
But let me just start from the top right. Let's start with Brad, and then we'll work our way down. Y'all can stick around. I encourage that you do. We love hanging out with people. But starting with Brad Barker. Brad, how would you like to be remembered?
I don't know, man. That's you stumped me.
That's a great question, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's really difficult.
Here's a hint.
I'm probably overthinking it too, but
First thing that comes to your mind, go.
man, I don't know. Cool. I'll just say cool. How about that? That sums it up.
That's punk.
Where's my
All
fucking
right.
son?
Absolutely. Daniel, how would you like to be remembered, sir?
Oh man, I'm still thinking. I don't know. I think as a person who stands behind his music, something like this. Some person.
Or you
who's
could sit behind it,
confident.
but
Yeah, sitting behind my music. Yeah, of course. Why not? Why not?
I mean, let's
As
be
a
honest.
Yeah, as a person who is never ashamed to show my music.
My
Good
man.
man, Daniel. Good man.
Love that.
But sometimes you
Zach
can put
Owen,
your food
how
on
would
and just enjoy the thrill.
Absolutely. Zach Owen. Zach
Yes,
Owen,
sir.
how would you like to be remembered, sir?
You know, I would like to be known, remembered as a caring guy, love life, love to travel, love music.
All right. Very good. Absolutely. Eric Bentley, how would you like to be remembered, sir?
I don't care if I'm remembered.
Already.
Ooh, nihilism. I like that.
Yeah.
Playing that card, isn't he? God, we're going to have to come out and see your band now.
We all die. Who's going to remember me? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. None of that shit matters.
Come out and
Well-
see the cool guy in the
Well,
night.
this show. this show has immortalized you, so you will at least be remembered in the halls of Blow Your Brains Out.
Ah,
Yeah.
good.
Figo.
We'll replay.
Figo, my man, how would you like to be remembered?
Well, I don't know. So I make really sure that people will not forget me. You don't know.
Well, can remember King
That's
Earn
cool.
over at King Earn Band? King Earn Band
Absolutely. Yeah.
Camp.
We will remember
King Earn Band.
And we will remember Zack Owen from the Zack Owen Show and ZackOwen100.com. And we will remember Antirad or Antirad, depending on tomatoes or tomatoes. They also have a Facebook, and you can check them out on the Reggae Fest this weekend, as well as Haltom Gets Hammer Smash Volume 2 on May the 24th. Folks, this has been a wonderful show. You don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to. We're about to start talking about what's going on in our neck of the woods. Rick, hit it!
Yay, let's have some fun.
Speaking of having fun, I had fun earlier making this graphic, as you can see.
That's pretty.
Me likes.
I'd like to shout out to Dystopian Winter for being here with us.
Heyo.
Welcome.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for welcoming me and having me on here for.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the family and to Weekly Concert Calendar. Thank you for being here. We'll begin talking about all the shows coming up this weekend for the next 30 minutes. This one is potentially a Name That Death Metal Band game show.
That's funny.
Because this